The story of the North Carolina Sasquatch. A little background information. I live in a remote area of the WNC Highlands. Several years ago, a local man, while rummaging through the abandoned general store building that he acquired, came across a large stack of newspapers, for lack of better word. They were handwritten, single sheets of paper that told of local events, gossip, and happenings. Apparently, these were the works of one man, who would write the papers, and sell them to the store owner, who would have public readings, and have them posted at the store. The gentleman that found them has been painstakingly typing them out on Word documents, one by one. This is the exact wording of the article in question. Sorry about some of the language. Local monster killed. August 28, 1875. Last week, a posse tracked and killed a creature that was accredited to the deaths of 2 people and several hogs. In the early spring, after releasing his pigs to forage, Jacob Miller, of Pigeon Roost, reported losing over a dozen of his shires to a woodland slaughter. Originally thought to be the work of lions, although none have been spotted in the area for some time. In the month of June of this year, one leader Peterson, of Brummett's Creek, was discovered lifeless and slaughtered on the Dome of Valhalla by his brother, James, after not returning from a hunting trip. Lastly, on August the 3rd of this year, young Sarah Connor, 8-year-old daughter of the widow Elizabeth Connor, of Pigeon Roost, was plucked from the creekside, where she was picking blackberries, by a most fearsome creature, as told by her mother, who witnessed the attack. Her slaughtered body was found by Jacob Honeycutt in a stand of laurel in the north end of the Beatty Hollow. On Saturday the 14th, a posse was formed of men from the Pigeon Roost, Brummett's Creek, and Tipton Hill communities, and convened at the Lower Brummett's Creek Church of the Brethren. Ezra Peterson, of Huntdale, who is said to have the finest pack of hounds in the country, was fetched, along with Man, his handler of the hounds. Man is a Negro, who is a longtime friend of Mr. Peterson, and a respected member of the community. The brave men set out up Brummett's Creek, reaching the Big Ridge by nightfall. On the 3rd day of the expedition, Man caught sight of the beast, and released the hounds upon it. Man is quoted as saying, "I have never seen a beast move as such in my life." It outpaced the hounds in the thickest of laurel. The beast was tracked for 2 days and nights, before becoming cornered on a bluff on the aptly named Devil's Nest. Led by Man, the men rushed in, and upon hearing the most dreadful of howls emitted from the creature, opened fire. One Everett Bennett, of Brummett's Creek, delivered the fatal wounds with his recently acquired Winchester repeater. A modern marvel of weaponry, Mr. Bennett was quoted as saying, "The thing took 6 shots from the Winchester, fired in under 10 seconds. A team of mules was assembled, and the creature was skidded down the Pigeon Roost side of the mountain. I personally witnessed this abomination, being over 6 feet long, and man-shaped, covered in black hairs, and a face not unlike that of a Negro. It was reported as moving man-like, with extraordinary speed. Upon reaching the river, the beast was loaded onto a barge to be floated to Irwin, Tennessee for further examination by young Andrew and Ethan Peterson, both of Huntdale. A report will be given upon the return of the young Peterson men. No follow-up report was found, and no one knows what became of the body. Pretty neat story. It was told for decades as a local legend, but the discovery of the newsletters makes it seem like it was an actual event. Post from user Dylan Roy at Reddit. Comments: amazing story. Thanks very much for posting it. It would be nice to have photos of the original, handwritten document, also. Speaking of that, in 1875 they could have photographed the body. Maybe they did, and the picture is tucked away somewhere in Irwin, Tennessee. Maybe the body or skeleton is as well. Comment from user Occam's Volkswagen at Reddit.